Hello, Christmas light community. Today I want to show you how to install light around a window without putting screws into the brick, damaging the wood around it with putting nails. And so this method, you will use no nails, no anything attaching it to the house. So we're not going to glue, and we got to worry about getting the glue back off or stuff like that. You can try suction cups. They won't last through the winter if you got any type of winter. It just will not last. So what you will need is, this is 1/2 inch PVC pipe, 10 feet long, 2 sections. We're going to actually put C9s on it, and you will need 4 elbows per window, and they will go on there like so. I'm not going to glue this, so that way at the end of this season we can take it down, we can take it apart, and we don't have a big frame. All we'll have is just 4 sticks of short PVC, and that's everything that will make this window. We will also need zip ties. So the tools we will need, you will either need a saw to cut the PVC, or they make these pretty cool PVC cutters, and they're a lot easier, and they're not that expensive, but you just got to pull them apart, and they actually and ratchet it, and it makes a nice straight cut, and you're not trying to do that with the saw. So first thing we want to do is, the other thing we'll need is a tape measure and a marker. So the first thing we want to do is we want to measure our window. So we're going to go over here, and we're going to measure our window. And we're at 52.5 inches there. This should be 52.5 inches there. Actually, it's 53. Double check that. Yeah, that's 53. And we are 36 inches wide. So we have to remember that these elbows here, so we just can't cut it at 36 inches because we got to put 4 elbows on. They each add about an inch and a half. So with that said, we would rather cut these a little long. If we need to, we can trim them down later. We don't want to cut them too short, then we have another whole problem. So the bottom or the side members are 36 inches. So we're going to cut. So these here added an inch, or let me see. What you can do is just check it. So we're going to go to that black line. We are at a 1/2 inch. And when that's on it, we are at 2 inches. So it adds an inch and a half. So we'll take off an inch and a half of 36 inches. So that will be 2 of them, 36. So we need to take off 3 inches. So we're going to be 33 inches. So we need 2 at 33 inches. If I can hold it here. 33 inches. Get our marker out. Mark it there. I'm going to have to cut off the other one here. So that way I got long enough to get that off. So another 33 inches here. Alright. And I done forgot this one, so we're going to go back and measure it. 53 inches. So we need one. We're going to flip this over so we don't cut off the same side. And we need 2 at 50 inches. And now we're going to cut it with our nifty difty cutters. These do really work really well. You just put the blade right on where you want to cut it, and we cut it there. Pull it open again. Put the blade. Let's see if I can. I don't know. Right on the line there. And we're going to cut it again. So those are our two pieces. Put the elbow together. Elbow together. We're going to go ahead and put these elbows on. And what that will allow us to do is make sure that this frame is going to fit in that window. So we're just going to slide it up there and slide it up there. Now we are actually a little short, okay, a whole lot of short. So Jason's measurings was not the best of measuring. But what we can do is stick a wedge or something in here, or what I can do, since I haven't cut the other two, I can make them a little longer, and that will make that snug. And we will stick this in this window here. Okay, so that works perfect. Camera here, but I'm cutting this. I can slide that in there and slide this one in there, and you can see they are sticking out a little bit, but they're not able to come out. The next thing we want to do is, this stuff is called C9 bulb, and it is SPT. You can get it in SPT1, SPT2, just the thickness. I would get it in SPT1. All the links below are in the description, and this is how we can make our own cord. So we can cut this cord anywhere we want, and we're going to come out of this corner here, and we're going to run up to the gutter here, so that way we can get power off our lights from the top. So what we're going to do is we're going to take some zip ties here and make sure it works, and we're going to zip tie this in here. Once we got all the way around the window, we're going to come up here and we're going to cut this wire, and we will so we're going to say that's going to be our last bulb. So always cut in the middle of the bulb. You put them in the half. We'll just cut the middle right there. Then we will take this female and we'll cap this wire off. You just stick it down in there, same way as we did making extension cords. You can check that video out at the end of this video of how to make extension cords. And we just stick it over there and we cap this line off. That way we don't have power just sitting there. Take this and we'll just down there. Alright, so now we have all our lights on. Now we need to go back and cut all our zip ties off so it looks good. Alright, so once we got all the zip ties off, we're going to run an extension cord, and we'll come right up here and we can hook right into our power up there. So we're going to start an extension cord, and it's going to go right here, and it's going to come up here to our power and lights. So that way when all the lights come on, all the lights come on. So what we need is, I also showed how to do this before and how to make an extension cord, so I'll just do it again. So we need lamp cord. You can get SPT1 or SPT2, and the little connectors here, the Viper plugs, Gilbert plugs, they're all called zip plugs, they're called all kinds of things. All the descriptions are down here in the bottom. And we can just put it on, and we got to remember which way is electric flowing. So our electric is coming from that side of the house, and it's coming along here. So we want to make sure that if this gets plugged, the male is not exposed. So that means we want to put a female on our main line, and it'll go male to another female. So if something gets unplugged, it always will unplug the power source. You do not want these to be hot. They do, and they not are fun to have. So we can put these in line. There's a little tab right here that we broke off, that I already broke off, and we set it up on the line here. And I'm going to be right there. So we're going to put it on here like so, push it down on there. If I can flip it over enough that I can reach it. It is good to be 7 foot tall. I'm not really 7 foot tall, but I get teased a lot about it. And then we're going to slide it on there. Is we're going to go around and tie this on here right here like this. So that way it can't come unplugged. And we're going to plug it in. And I know my power's off. So I'm going to bring it here. See how long I need it. I'm going to cut it again. And in my handy dandy pocket here, I got another female. I'll make sure you can see this here. So we slide it on here, put it in, slide it down in the hole, push it down on there, put our tab or our lock back on it. The tab goes on the back side of it so it can slide over it, and we slide it up on there with it. And then I will plug it in. I'm going to kind of go behind this shutter right here so that way it kind of keeps it nice and tight and we can't see that cord. All right, so I want to show you what these look like at night around the windows for the with when we installed them during the daytime, and I wanted to just show you what they look like at nighttime and how well they look. And like I said, we didn't put no screws in. They're just sitting up in there. In the season, we can pull them down and have no problem. You can see how they look. Now, this window over here to the right is a little bit brighter. Those are a different type of bulb, and I will do an explanation video here shortly of what the difference of the bulbs are. So you can see here the windows look great with the bulbs around them, and like I said, we did not put any screws in it. You've seen how I did it. Whether I did it with the PVC or the wood. If you'd like to check out those videos, check out right here. We will show you how to put it up with either PVC or wood, depending on which video this is, because I'm going to use this for both of them. So please watch this video, and that's an awesome way. You can also do this with the door, with the same way with the door. I hope them hickory nuts aren't going to hit me in the head on the way down. But hope you have a great day, and thanks. Bye.